Who helps you if you have a dispute with your insurance company or you need help with Medicare? What about reporting insurance fraud? Well, that's when you contact the North Carolina Department of Insurance. Commissioner Mike Causey is joining us today on 2 Wants to Know to talk about what his department can do for you, and we'll be taking your questions as well. So what do you do if you have a question? Well, this is how you get your question answered. You text them to us at 336-379-5775. That is the way for you to get your question to us. One of the things is we already had this out, Commissioner Causey, and so someone is asking by text, is it reasonable for the cost of a preventive service like a mammogram to triple from 1 year to the next?
There's a lot of factors there. You want to see if you have the same insurance provider, and if people have a question on any of their medical bills, they can contact the North Carolina Department of Insurance. We have a group called Smart NC that has a peer review with doctors and hospitals, and we help people every day, and we'll get results for you.
Okay, and so I think we actually have that number, so I'm going to have the producer bring that up. That is when you have a dispute with your insurance company, and so that way we'll be able to put that number up, because I think a lot of times we get those kinds of questions where this is what they're looking for, is that number. And so that number is 855-408-1212, and this hotline is manned from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. And so when they call that number, what should they expect to happen, or what should they expect to have with them to help?
They need to have their policy number and any details, specific information they can provide, and then we'll gather that information, talk with the insurance company, the medical provider, and see if we can get a resolution.
Okay, I got that. All right, we will show that number again if you didn't get it this time around. All right, something that's going on right now is Medicare enrollment, and that is something that is complicated at best.
Well, open enrollment started in October. It ends December 7th. So I would encourage people to talk with the Department of Insurance. We have these volunteers with the Seniors Health Insurance Information Program, or SHIP, and there's 1,000 volunteers all across North Carolina, every county. There's a list on our website. You can go to ncdoi.gov and find that list, or call your local senior center. They'll be glad to help you. But I would take the advice of these SHIP volunteers. They're unbiased. They're not trying to sell you anything. Don't listen to some of those TV ads where they say it's free. They're trying to sell you something.
All right, yeah, and this is one of those things where they can answer all of the many questions that you may have about Medicare, like when do I actually have to enroll, and what about that Part B thing, and all of that.
Exactly.
All right, so let's move on to this weekend, because it's Halloween weekend, and a lot of people would be like, what does the Commissioner of Insurance have to talk to me about when it comes to Halloween weekend? And it's about safety and what you're doing in your house.
It's all about safety. You want to have fun, but you want to make sure you stay safe. Use battery-powered candles instead of real candles. Take a flashlight with you, and preferably light-colored clothing and fireproof clothing. You want to make sure you do everything possible to stay safe and have a safe, happy Halloween.
Mm-hmm. And you know, your end on this is we all have homeowners insurance, right? None of us want to make a fire claim.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And so with that, someone is asking this question. Is it legal for your home insurance company to come out and inspect your exterior, especially if you have a claim for interior water damage?
Yes, they do that routinely. Insurance companies come out and take photographs of the exterior of the home, and the damage to the interior would be looked at by the insurance adjuster.
All right, so it is common for them to look at both sides to see, did the water come from inside, did the water come from outside?
Yeah.
Was there something that the homeowner did or did not do to lead up to that damage?
That's right.
Okay. All right. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to continue to take your text questions. You got the number right there, 336-379-5775, and we'll be right back.